Oh, and I had a glasses.
I was like, what are you doing?
But I knew that Belle wouldn't be here.
I think we're going to start, but thank you all for joining us tonight. We're here to celebrate Allie and her time here at Mahan's house. I'm going to do a quick introduction to Allie, and she can speak more to her work and her projects. Allie Mitchell is a New Jersey-based and now Long Island, New York-based actress, writer, and director. Allie will be doing a lot of work on her screenplays while she's here. She'll only be here until Monday. She's been with us for about a week now, just working from inspiration with our library collection and just being here at Shinnecock. She was here at the powwow as well, enjoying some of the festivities. Allie graduated from Rutgers, Newark in 2016 with a double major in theater and psychology, and has studied at the Burrow Group and Stella Adler. She was most recently seen as Trinculo in The Tempest at Circle Players in Piscataway, New Jersey in 2019. She's currently a member of the improv group Quest for the Missing Script, which can be found on YouTube, and she's a co-host of a Black Nerd-focused podcast called The Black Nerd Project.
The Black what?
Black Nerd Project. So if you're into podcasting, make sure you subscribe. Allie currently enjoys writing her BIPOC LGBTQIA plus romantic web series set in New Jersey, practicing her ukulele skills, and eating copious amounts of mint chocolate ice cream. So if you have any dessert ideas. Tonight, Allie is going to be sharing a stage reading of her work, Jersey, I Love You, about romance and relationships back in New Jersey. So thank you, Allie, for being here, and I'll let you go ahead.
Hello. Hi. I'm Allie, as Sherry said. I'm going to be sharing 3 episodes of the web series that I wrote. I will preface this by saying there is some profanity, so I'm sorry I apologize in advance. But it's not too bad. At least I don't think so, but I wrote it, so. And the web series was inspired by the anthology film Parish de Tem, if any of you are familiar. If not, no problem, you don't need to see it in order to understand. Okay, this is episode 5. Newark Penn Station, late night. The train station is quiet. A few stragglers here and there, people on their phones, people asleep on benches. The doors to the station open and suddenly Catherine bursts through the door. Catherine is Asian, mid to late 20s, and she's wearing a hoodie, leggings, and sneakers. She has a backpack. Automated NJ Transit voice. Last call for boarding on track 1, the 1:01 a.m. train to Trenton. Making stops at Newark Airport, North Elizabeth. Catherine says, "Fuck me, fuck me, fuck me." Track 1 is almost in sight. Catherine keeps running. A young woman rounds the opposite corner of the train station. She's running too. She opens the door to the track and starts taking the stairs 2 at a time. Catherine catches the door and follows closely behind her. Track 1, continuous. The young woman opens the door of the vestibule. Catherine catches the door again. The train is still in the station, but the doors are closing. The young woman says, "Hey, hold the doors." She runs and Catherine follows behind her, but it is too late. As the pair approach the train, the doors close. The young woman, "Are you fucking kidding me? I know you fucking heard me." Catherine, "Fucking fuck me, you gotta be shitting me." Catherine and the young woman stop running. They are watching the train slowly chug away. And the next train isn't until 1:40 a.m. Are you fucking serious, NJ Transit? This is fucking bullshit. Catherine takes a moment to look at the young woman. This is Marissa. She is an indigenous American woman, late 20s, wearing a flannel tank top, jeans, and Timbs. She also has a backpack. She is giving you mischievous butch lesbian vibes. Catherine, is this the first time public transit has screwed you over? Marissa, no, it's not, and I'm sure it won't be the last. Catherine, trains are seriously the worst. Marissa, for real. Catherine nods and walks away, looking at her phone. Marissa follows her figure for a moment and then pulls out her own phone. Drunk guy says, "Hey, how you doing, pretty lady?" He's early 30s and holding a can of beer, wanders onto the platform. He's blocking Catherine's way. Catherine, excuse me. Drunk guy, you missed your train? Catherine, drunk guy, it's okay, baby girl, I can keep you company. Marissa, hey hun, wait up. Marissa jogs up and put her arms around Catherine's shoulders. Sorry, I was looking at the train times again. I didn't realize you had walked away. Catherine, sorry, babe. I thought you were right behind me. Drunk guy, oh, so y'all are together. Marissa, yes, we are. Drunk guy, do y'all need some company while you wait for the train? Marissa, nah, we good, thanks. Marissa quickly grabs Catherine's hand. She and Catherine start walking quickly to the opposite end of the track, away from the drunk guy. Drunk guy, hey, I was talking to you. Sound of the drunk guy tripping over his feet and falling. Marissa and Catherine keep walking. They make it to a nearby empty bench. They sit down, breathing heavily. Catherine, what the fuck was that? Marissa, that was fucking creepy, huh? Catherine, fucking drunk guys. Marissa, they really are assholes, Jesus Christ. Catherine, so fucking gross. Marissa and Catherine say, at the same time, I can't stand them. They stop and look at each other and laugh. The lamps above them dimly lit. It's relaxing and nice. Catherine, I'm Catherine, by the way. Marissa, I'm Marissa. Catherine extends her hand and Marissa shakes it. They hold for a moment and then separate. Catherine, thanks, by the way. Marissa, no problem. Catherine, normally I'm more on guard, but I just wasn't expecting him. Marissa, seriously, it's not a problem at all. Us non-men have to stick together. Nice to meet you. Catherine, nice to meet you too, girlfriend. Marissa, listen, I had to think fast. I didn't know what else to do. Catherine, I didn't mean anything by it. It was just nice. You were like my knight in shining Timbs. They smile at each other. Marissa looks down at her phone. We still have some time before the next train comes. Catherine, yeah, we do. A beat. Catherine, oh wow, you like Steven Universe too? Catherine points at Marissa's phone. Marissa looks down at the amethyst sticker on her phone case. Marissa, yeah, I love it. Catherine, me too. What's your favorite episode? Now there's a montage sequence. Catherine and Marissa are having an animated discussion about Steven Universe. Marissa, you know what I really want to know? What was in that damn chest in Lion's Mane? Catherine, seriously. Marissa, Rebecca Sugar loves to play games. Catherine and Marissa look at memes on their respective phones. They share ones with each other that they find funny. Catherine and Marissa are going through the music on their phones. Catherine, ew, you like Wild Thoughts? Marissa, what's wrong with Wild Thoughts? Catherine, look, I love Rihanna, but that song sucks. It's so annoying. Catherine, wow, you think you know somebody. Catherine and Marissa exchange phone numbers. End montage. The train stops and an NJ Transit employee, an older white guy, steps out. NJ Transit employee, all on board? Catherine and Marissa walk to the nearest open doors and get on the train. The train is basically empty. They can sit anywhere. Marissa, you want to sit together? Catherine, I thought you'd never ask. They walk over to the nearest empty bench. They both get settled. Catherine asks, so what's your stop? Marissa, New Brunswick, you? Catherine yawns. Catherine, Metro Park. I'm so tired. Marissa, here, you can rest your head on my shoulder if you want. Catherine thinks for a moment, then rests her head on Marissa's shoulder. Catherine slowly reaches for Marissa's hand. They intertwine their fingers. Marissa smiles. Blackout. That was one of them. Thank you. Oh, so nice. This next one is set at McGovern's Bar, which is a local hangout at the RU Newark and NJIT, another college campus in Newark. One of my favorite spots ever. Interior, McGovern's Bar, Newark night. McGovern's Bar. It's a Friday night. It is packed. You're either sitting at a table or smushed against the nearest corner. It is loud. It is Irish. It It is full of life. At the bar, Ken and Nikki are sitting next to each other. Ken is a mid-20s Asian trans man. Ken is the fashionable type, impeccably dressed. He is nursing a beer. Nikki takes a sip of her drink, a Jack and Coke. Nikki is a mid-20s black woman with a sparkling smile. Nikki is the nerdy type. She's wearing a Green Lantern ring and everything. Ken: I swear to God, if I can't order any chicken tenders tonight, I'm going to scream. Nikki: you and your chicken tenders. Ken: they are a superior food group, okay? These are the facts. Nikki: how old are you again? Ken: Nicole, age is irrelevant. Chicken tenders were made to be enjoyed by all ages. Nikki: if that's what you want to believe, my guy. Ken: that was rude. Nikki: that's why you like me. Ken: like you? Okay, that's a stretch. Nikki: oh, really? A stretch? I'll remember that the next time you fall asleep during our staff meetings. Ken: hey, that only happened one time. Last month. They both laugh. Nikki finishes her drink and waits for the bartender to come around for a refill. Ken: have you heard from Tina at all? Nikki: oh, too good to hang out with me without Tina here. Ken: if you're going to keep coming at me over my food choices, then yes. Nikki: yeah, okay, that's not the only reason you want Tina here. Ken: what do you... Just then, Morgan, a blonde female bartender, makes her way over to Nikki and Ken. She's pouring ice into a cup. Morgan: how y'all doing? She notices Nikki's empty cup. Want another one? Nikki: yes, please. Morgan: no problem. She says to Ken: and your chicken tenders will be out shortly. Sorry for the wait. The kitchen is a little backed up tonight. Ken: no problem. Morgan finishes the drink she was working on and grabs Nikki's cup. Ken: now what were you saying about me and Tina? Nikki: nothing. I didn't say anything. Ken: it sounded like you were implying... Nikki: I'm not implying anything. Ken: relax. I'll see if Tina texted me back. Nikki pulls out her phone. A bunch of messages from Tina. They say, hey girl, I'm not coming to McGov's tonight. I had to stay late at work and I'm hella tired. Next time? Plus, it gives you and Ken a chance to get to know each other. Winky face. Get your man, girl! Nikki says, under her breath, Lord, this chick. The bartender hands Nikki her refill. Thanks, Morgan. Morgan: put it on your tab? Nikki: yeah, thanks. Morgan moves to tend the nearest drunk college student. Nikki takes a long sip of her drink. Ken: thirsty? Nikki: something like that. Look, Tina won't be able to make it tonight. Ken: oh, okay. She say why? Nikki: yeah, she had a long day at the office. Sorry. Ken: why are you apologizing? Nikki: because I know you and Tina are whatever y'all are, and I always end up the third wheel. Ken: the third wheel? Nikki: I know y'all like each other or whatever, and you only invite me to places because I'm Tina's friend. Ken: what? So we really don't have to keep hanging out if you don't want to. Ken: you want to leave? Not right now. I'm still drinking this, and you're still waiting for your tenders. But I mean, after tonight, we don't have to hang out by ourselves, you and I. Ken: what just happened? I just told the truth. Ken: wow, you were so wrong. Nikki: about which part? Ken: let me see. All of it. Nikki: what? Morgan returns holding a hot plate of chicken tenders and fries. She puts the plate down in front of Ken. Then, from seemingly nowhere, she pulls out a bottle of ketchup and some silverware. Morgan: chicken tenders for you, sir. Ken: thank you so much. Morgan: you're welcome. Just be careful, they're still hot. Morgan leaves again, this time to take an order from an older, obviously drunk white woman. Ken, gesturing at the tenders: you want some? Nikki: nah, I'm good. So what exactly was I wrong about? Ken: like I said, all of it, everything, the whole thing. Nikki: Ken holds up a finger to shush her. He then rips open a chicken tender. It is still steaming. He thinks about eating it and then decides against it. Instead, he takes a swig of beer and a deep breath. Ken: okay, so look, I didn't know how to say this. I still don't know how to say this, but I've had a beer or two and my tolerance is shit, so why not? Ken takes a longer swig of his beer this time. I don't like Tina. I mean, I do, but not the way you think I like her. Tina is great and all, but I like you, Nikki. I think you're absolutely spectacular. Nikki tries to interrupt. Wait, Ken. And the only reason Tina is with us whenever we hang out is because I am a fucking mess of a person and I don't know how to tell someone that I like them, and I get nervous and I do and say weird shit, and I didn't want that to happen when I was talking to you because I didn't want you to think I was a creep, and I'm me and you're you, and I didn't want to ruin my chances with you. Who am I kidding? Like, I have a chance with you. I am such a fucking idiot. Jesus Christ. I don't even want these tenders anymore. And Nikki has been trying to interrupt him the entire time, and then she sighs and grabs Ken and gently kisses him. It is all, good things that a good first kiss should be. Tentative but sweet. It's actually quite romantic despite the loud atmosphere. They separate. Nikki, I like you too, you dork. Ken smiles. Yeah? Nikki says, yeah, I really like you too. They smile at each other, and Ken feeds Nikki a piece of chicken. Oh, true love. Thank you. This is the final piece. This is the first one I wrote, and it is a lot of people's favorites. When I ask for comments or edits or whatever, they really like this one, so I hope you all like it too. Exterior, Martin Luther King Boulevard, Newark, New Jersey, night. Quick cuts of the city. We see people walking, people sitting on stoops, etc. Life in the city of Newark. Pan to a red brick building. There are a couple of people outside chatting and laughing, some are smoking. Everyone outside is a person of color. We find Bia standing outside with the rest of the crowd that's separate. Bia is Latinx, mid-20s, and currently fidgeting with the zipper of her leather jacket. She checks her phone again. 8:13 p.m. No notifications. Bia. I knew this was a bad idea. She takes out her phone again. She goes to her messages. On the phone screen, it says, from Tiff. Hi, Bia. This is Tiff. I'm so sorry, but I'm running late. I'll be there in 10 minutes. Sent at 7:50 p.m. Bia. I knew I should have just canceled and watched Ocean's 11 at home. Bia starts walking away. Off screen, oh my God, are you Bia? I'm so sorry. Suddenly, Tiff appears, running up to Bia. Tiff is black, in her mid-20s. She has long braids and is wearing a floral dress with sneakers. Tiff, I'm so sorry. I went to text you again, but the light rail was literally stuck underground and I had no service. I hope you weren't waiting long. Bia, no, it's okay. The light rail fucking sucks sometimes. Are you okay? Tiff, huffing and puffing. I'm okay. I just need a sec. I haven't ran like that since tickets for Fall Out Boy reunion tour went on sale. Then they go inside. Interior art gallery. The gallery is full of people. Soft electro jazz music is being pumped through the giant speakers. There's a bar in the corner of the room. Artwork is displayed throughout the gallery. Everyone is mingling. Tiff. Okay, what do you think of this one? Tiff and Bia stop in front of a painting of artistic flowers, and a black woman standing in the middle of them. Bia is sipping wine from a plastic cup. Bia. What do I think? Tiff. Yeah. Bia, you're not going to like what I have to say. Tiff. How do you know? Bia. Well, you didn't like what I had to say about the last two paintings we looked at. Mm-mm. Did Annie tell you I was into art or something? Bia. Annie told me that you appreciated art. I thought a gallery would be a great place to go on a first... Bia. A first what? Tiff. Date? Can we call it a date? Bia. That's what Annie called it, but it's a blind date. Tiff. Have you ever been on a blind date before? Bia. Considering that I had to Google what a blind date was, I can safely answer no to that question. God, Annie means well. Tiff. Most white liberal lesbians do. Bia. But when did you learn that just because you appreciate something doesn't mean that you like it? Tiff. Look, I'm an artist. That's my day job. And regardless of anyone's background, art has both the power to bring people together or tear them apart. So I'd really like to know what you think. Bia leans towards the painting. She studies it for a moment. Tiff waits patiently, chewing on her bottom lip. Bia. Tiff. Yeah? Bia. I just think it's a painting of a black woman in a field of flowers. She's pretty, but yeah, that's what I see. Tiff nods slightly. Bia pauses for a moment. See, I told you that you weren't going to like my answer. What do you see? Tiff looks at the painting again. I see sunshine, happiness. Look at the way her arms are outstretched, like she's reaching for the sun. The colors of the flowers, the expression on her face, I envy her, actually. Kyle says, Tiffany, is that you? The couple turns around to see Kyle standing behind them. Kyle is well-dressed, late 20s black. One of those guys that you see on Instagram that looks a little well too dressed and his hair is a little too nice. He's a pretty man and he knows it. Kyle. Wow, I can't believe you're here. Tiff. Kyle, hi. Kyle moves to hug Tiff. It's awkward. Bea backs off before he bumps into her. Kyle. Wow, it's so good to see you. You look great. I always love that dress on you. How have you been? What's good with you? Tiff. I've been okay. How have you been? Kyle. Oh, chilling, working. Finally made it back to the studio, so I'm working on my new mixtape. Took a break today to come support Quentin. You remember Q, right? His paintings are on the other side of the gallery. Tiff. Wow, that's great. Congratulations. To you and Q. We'll have to check out his stuff. There is a moment here. Bea sips from her cup of wine loudly. You need some more wine? I'm going to get some more wine. Bea takes Tiff's cup from her hand and walks over to the bar. Kyle. So, who's that? Tiff. That's Bea. Annie set us up, actually. Kyle. Oh, Annie. She never did like me, did she? Tiff. None of my friends liked you, Kyle. Kyle. Good thing I wasn't trying to fuck any of your friends. Kyle moves closer to Tiff. Tiff steps back. Kyle. I'm still trying to fuck with you, though. Tiff. Come on now, bro. Can we not do this now? Kyle takes another step towards her. Tiff shoots a look at Bea, who's still waiting at the line on the bar. She back-turned. Kyle. Come on, Tiff. Don't tell me you forgot the last time we hung out. Forget that chick and come home with me. Bea from behind. Ayo, we're on a date. Bea has returned 2 plastic cups filled with wine. She steps in between Kyle and Tiff. Kyle. And what's that got to do with me? Bea. Nothing. It has absolutely nothing to do with you, so why don't you go support your boy and leave me and my girl alone? Kyle. Oh, she's your girl now? Bea. Yeah, she is. You got a problem with that? 2 women going on a date? Kyle is very defensive. Hey, I'm not like that. Bea, good to know. Now step off. Kyle lingers for a moment. Bea stares him down. Kyle looks at Tiff. She's staring back at him, jaw set. Kyle. I bet. My bad. I'll back off. See you around, Tiff. Kyle leaves. Tiff lets out a sigh. Bea mutters to herself, cabron. Bea glances at Tiff. She hands her a cup. Bea. Here, you look like you need this more than I do. Tiff takes a huge gulp. Tiff, thank you so much. I'm so sorry. Kyle is Bea. An asshole? Tiff, yeah, he's my ex for a reason. Bea, happy to help. Bea turns her gaze back to the painting. She's sipping her wine quietly. Tiff stares at her for a moment. Tiff, thank you again. Seriously. I hope my asshole ex didn't ruin our first date. Another brief pause. Bea, I think I understand the painting now. Tiff, oh? Bea, well, you said earlier that you saw happiness. I see something else. Tiff, what do you see? Bea turns to look at Tiff. Bea says, freedom. Tiff smiles at Bea and Bea smiles back. They both look at the painting standing side by side. Bea reaches for Tiff's hand. Tiff grabs her hand back. The end. That was it for me. Thank you all for coming.
Oh, now we have to be kicked out?
No. That was all for me. Unless anybody had any questions? No? Great.
Think of a question.
Wait a minute. I'm going to stay in the hot seat for a second.
Did you always want to be a writer? What did you always want to be?
Well, if we're taking it all the way back, I wanted to be the Pink Power Ranger. You grow up and you can't be the Pink Power Ranger. So I think I always knew I wanted to be a writer, but I never really had the courage to go forward with it. I remember when I was 8 years old, I tried to write a murder mystery novel. So I think it was always there, but I always sort of like went towards acting and other stuff. But I really sat down a couple of years ago and was like, okay, let me write some stuff. See what happens.
your podcast reads one of those each time?
My podcast that I have with my best friend, we talk about nerd stuff, like whatever nerdy topic we have in mind. Like, we did an episode on Doctor Who. We did an episode on Watchmen, the movie, TV show, comic book, just things like that. And we sort of try to break down everything and see from the lens of two Black women how like this piece of media works and what doesn't work, and the socio-economic issues that these characters face, and how sometimes the writers just get it wrong or they get it really right. And we just talk about that. We also just talk about nonsense. So it's just us being weird.
How long is it?
It depends on the episode. It's about like an hour and a half, sometimes 2 hours if we get really caught up in what we're talking about. But yeah.
Is this story that we read, what is that? A play you're working toward, or a book? Or?
I am hoping that it will be a web series that I can put on YouTube, that people will cast people and pay them, and it will get filmed, and I can put it on YouTube and people can watch it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it complete? Or is that that's what you came here? One of the things you came here to work on?
The first season, which is what I read from, is complete. I want to do 3 seasons in total.
Excuse me.
So I got to work on season 2 and 3. I've been trying to feel the romantic inspiration. It hasn't happened yet. I've been working on some other stuff while I was here.
Anyone else have any more questions for Allie?
Good.
I like to ask questions. What do you watch on TV?
What do I watch on TV? Oh, do you want my
Did you watch Atlanta?
I watched the first episode of Atlanta.
I only watched the first myself.
If you want my really snooty opinion, I watch Westworld and Watchmen and all this stuff, but I love trash. So I've been watching reality TV shows.
90 Day Fiancé?
Yeah. Yeah, 90 Day Fiancé, the ones on Netflix, Too Hot to Handle.
Thank you. My daughter watches on this.
Love at First Sight. Oh,
I only know about those things because someone in my house watches them.
Yeah, that is what my partner is like. He's like, why are you watching this? And then by episode 3, he's like, so what happened? She did who? What?
You're still married? Is she pregnant?
Exactly. Like, yes, this is how I get you to suck you in. But yeah, I watch a lot of nonsense. And I also watch the same TV shows over and over again. So I watch Justified or
Justified.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the procedural.
Okay.
So Columbo, if I ever am in the mood for something old, Columbo, and yeah, just Mess. I watch a lot of Mess.
And does that media work for you? Does it inspire you?
It's
just
not
entertaining.
It entertains, and also when I am writing, I just need background noise, and that's why I gravitate towards watching shows that I've watched before, because I can write and sort of get lost, and when I want to take a break, I look up at the screen, and it's something I've already seen before, so I don't have to worry about trying to catch up. I'm oh, I know these characters, I know this, I know the story. It's just
the
easy.
Arc
yeah,
goes this way and it goes that way.
Mm-hmm. It's just easy to sort of have that entertainment there when I need it. Yeah. Mess. Do not come to me for really in-depth TV suggestions. If you want to watch reality TV, yes.
You didn't watch A Handmaid's Tale?
I read the book. Yeah, I read the book.
Okay.
But I haven't watched the show yet. But I love the lead actress, Elizabeth Moss. She's very talented. I love her. She's great. My boyfriend smuggled me into watching Mad Men, and I was addicted. So I saw her on Mad Men and thought she was great, but I haven't watched the show yet.
What's the tattoo?
This one?
Yeah.
I actually got this one with my best friend, so they have another one. It's just a matching friendship tattoo. And we're both Geminis, so we figured it would be cool to get two
skulls.
Yeah, 2 skulls.
Yeah, not 2 flowers or 2
Yeah, no, 2 skulls.
2 skulls.
I like it.
Obviously.
I like it. My mom's not happy. She's like, why did you get 2 skulls tattooed on your body? What are you doing? You were inviting evil into your life. And I was like, okay.
What's your mother's sign?
She's an Aquarius.
So she should have liked, well.
She's an Aquarius and so is my sister. So it's just a whole house full of air signs growing up.
Right.
So there's like a lot of talking, a lot of jokes, a lot of getting roasted. So, yeah.
Have you ever been this far out on the island?
Yeah. I have not been here, but I've been to the Watermill Center.
Okay.
Because my friend Brian, who I got a matching tattoo with, they work at the Watermill Center. And Brian actually encouraged me to apply here. But I've been to the Watermill Center twice, just to like help out with public events and stuff. It's really beautiful.
It's a beautiful place.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. All the artwork there is nice. I did get scared. There was like a big, like human-sized statue, and I didn't even realize it. So I thought someone was like behind me or something. I was like, "What is that?" Yeah.
I'll be
I
there.
was something.
Yeah.
Be a deer,
Yeah.
a watchman.
Mm-hmm.
Be anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there. Well, I'm glad you came out. Welcome.
Yeah. Thank you all for
Different.
Thank you. We have donuts if you want to take one on the road, or rosé or red wine to be picked out right now. You can mingle.
Yeah, please mingle. Don't-
Yeah. Last round of applause for Allie. And,
Thank you all.